everyone. I've been working on cleaning up the lathe. I started cleaning it up when I did the, and yes, I've got black gloves on again, Brad. I wish they made the blue ones this thickness. So when I'm working with metal cuttings and stuff like that, these last longer. Anyway, I started cleaning it all up and everything when I did the belt swap and the oil drain and stuff like that. And I was using brake clean. And the brake clean works pretty nice. Thing is, you spray it on to let it soak. It evaporates so fast that it glues it back on. So if you're going to do it with brake clean, do it and scrub it at the same time, kind of thing. Brake cleaner. And it's messy and it's nasty and the stuff's carcinogenic and blah blah blah. It's just, ugh, I don't like the smell. So then I was starting to run out of brake clean, and I thought, well, let's try a carburetor cleaner. And just regular, this happens to be gum out. And I tried both of the brake cleans, chlorinated and non-chlorinated. I had cans of each, so they work the same for getting oil off, stuff like that. The nice thing with brake cleaner is it doesn't leave a residue. The carb cleaner, not so much, but the problem with the carb cleaner takes the paint off almost as fast as it takes the gunk off. So I've got a lot of bubbled up paint, but it takes the oil off. Boom! I mean, just the brake clean, you got to spray on it, and it kind of sinks in a little bit, and you spray some more, and then it starts washing off. The carburetor clean, you spray it on, and I mean, boom! Just instantly starts coming off. Don't recommend the carb cleaner unless you're actually going to be refurbishing your machine. If you like the paint that's on it, don't use carb cleaner. The brake cleaner didn't really have too much of an effect on the paint. I probably could have used Purple Power or something like that, but I hate friggin' cleaning. Personally, I'd rather lose a little paint right now and get it cleaned up and get back to using it. That's just me. It was missing a bunch of paint anyway, right? So if anybody else comes and looks at it, they're going to say, no, that's why you got it. Yep, that's why I got it. Anywho, one thing I was doing here, though, is as you're spraying it all down, I started from the top to bottom and basically washed everything down and wiped it and stuff like that. And it all collects in the drain pan. And so you end up with this big soupy mess in the drain pan. So what I did was, it's just, I keep a 5-gallon bucket full of kitty litter. And get the non-scented, the scented stuff. Oh, disgusting. So what I did was I started pouring the kitty litter all around the base. Now I didn't put it up anywhere on here and stuff like that. And if any did get on, I wipe it off, stuff like that. I'll blow it off. But man, that worked excellent for getting the soupy mess, because it's like it's down in the crevices and all that stuff. Right here in the V. You start working it around, and if it's still a little damp, you just grab another handful and wipe it back and forth. And so I've been going around just wiping this and getting everywhere I can get my hands into, kind of thing. And once it's all dry, I even did it out here in the channel. And this is after I already sprayed the carb cleaner on it and that stuff, and got everything degreased or de-oiled or whatever you want to say. So, if there's a huge reason to not do that, let me know. But, to just soak up the garbage in the bottom, I couldn't see any reason not to. Instead of using a ton of rags and everything like that, and just simply pushing it around for the most part until you get down to the end, and then as it dries, it starts to streak and everything. And then you got to spray it on a rag and wipe it clean and dry it again. I still have to pull all this stuff out, but it could be reused. It's going to smell like carb cleaner and brake cleaner. I'm just going to put it in the bucket here and I'm going to throw it in the trash can and take the bag out. But it worked awesome, because even down in the grooves and stuff like that in the corners, you can just take it and just work it down in there. I'll just scoop it up by hand and sweep it up, and then I'll probably just take an air gun and kind of blow it all to one end. I hate cleaning crap. Oh my God, I hate cleaning crap. So this is the cleanest this lady's probably ever been. I still got a couple things. She's missing more paint than she was. And the other thing I'm going to do too is, you end up with carb cleaner and crap like that and oil on the floor. So basically all I'm going to do is I'm just going to take this stuff and just scoop it out of here and just dump it right onto the floor, because then you can take your foot and you can rub it in, and you just kind of twist your foot on it, grind it in and that stuff, and it actually, as it breaks down into a finer powder, it actually goes down into the pores, the surface texture of the concrete, and it does a really good job of getting everything out. This isn't extremely smooth concrete, so it doesn't wipe up real well with a rag. So that grinding it in with your foot and that kind of stuff, I've been doing that for years. It's actually worked pretty nice. So heck with it cleaned up. I just might, I have a brand new 8-inch squirrel chuck I've been waiting to put on here. I may work on that this week. But back to the cleaning. Oh yeah, I'm gonna put all the kitty litter desiccant. I'm gonna put that all down on the ground because I still haven't sprayed the cabinet doors. So that gives you an idea what it looks like, what it did look like. If you've watched any of the other videos with the lathe, you've seen it. Anyway, I'll probably clean all stuff out of there too, but this can doesn't spray as well as the other one, but I mean, you can see it just starts washing it off right away. So I literally don't even have to wipe with the carb cleaner. Well, it just depends on how much you want to use. You know, it's a whole lot better to just spray it down and wipe it. Use a lot less carb cleaner. But if you're lazy, just buy a case of carb cleaner and just spray it. Now, of course, all that paint's going to start puckering up. So I need to wipe it off. I probably should have used the brake cleaner, but oh well. Of course, this paint hasn't been as beat up as the other paint, so it may stand a little more. And you can see, you can wipe it off, but man, it worked way better with the carb cleaner. And the carb cleaner stays wet longer. That was something about the brake cleaner. It dries up really quick. And as soon as it dries up, it's like glue again. I turned the fan off for the video, but I do have I have been running the fan in the back there to pull the air through. I have the garage door cracked, so I've been pulling air through the whole time. I just shut it off because you can't hear in the video over it. Alright, let's see here. This has already done its job around the end here. I still had a bunch of oil and cleaner and stuff like that here. So this is where the oil has dripped and leaked over the years and stuff like that. So it's starting to stain the concrete pretty good. I'm just going to push that off to the side there. Let's see how this does. And I'm just going to use my hand because I'm already down here. Plus, too, getting the gunk all over the gloves is a whole lot nicer than trying to throw them away than have to clean your dang shoes when you're done. pretty nice, huh? I could certainly live with that. So, it's already done its job on the up on top on the lathe. I'll just pull it down onto the ground and clean up the floor with it. You get all hot and sweaty, and this is the kind of style you get when you cool off with the air hose. In fact, I was blowing my eyebrows out, a big old chunk blew up and fell in my hair, and had to blow it out too. So, James Green, right? Yeah, I'm gaining on you, buddy.